Hi everyone, today is Saturday, June 14th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. So as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves. And I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Dream deck, and we can dive into today's message. Okay, so it says, computer, upgrade your mental software. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this and we can dive deeper into today's message. Upgrading our mental software. I feel like we're being guided towards a perspective shift. Perhaps something we're looking at in our life is sort of causing us feelings of confusion, and in a sense we're asking for clarity. I feel like there's an ask for clarity, and the universe is trying to get you to see it from a different perspective, and that perhaps no action needs to be taken, but rather just a subtle perspective shift to see things from a broader point of view. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Seven of Swords, and the Princess of Wands. Wow, okay, so like I was saying, there's a lot of different elements within this, and I think that in order for us to align with our highest self today, we're being told that the perspective shift on this particular experience that you're trying to understand more clearly needs to be seen from the heart versus from your past experiences. Sometimes our judgment is clouded because we have our own experiences, and we automatically assume that whatever happened to us is what's going to happen to someone else, or that's how it always plays out. And this is just a reminder that things play out differently for everyone because we all carry our own unique perspective of life. And so the Queen of Cups just mentions that to hold yourself in a higher space, to look at things from a broader perspective, means aligning with higher emotions, with emotions that are on the higher end of the emotional spectrum, like joy and happiness and fulfillment. From that point, you're able to see everyone and everything and every experience from a perspective of love and understanding, and this sense of like unconditionality. Not needing anyone else to act a certain way, or not even needing to name things right or wrong, but rather that everyone is going through whatever it is that they need to go through in order to learn whatever it is that they need to learn. In other words, they are on their own journey, and so are you. And sometimes, and that's more of a practice of empathy, you know, being able to put yourself in their shoes. But it's also saying with the Seven of Swords that a lot of the times, you know, when we begin to shift our perspective, we start to become almost self-righteous, and we miss key elements in the things that will actually align. Because if you think about it, self-righteousness feels good, and we interpret that emotion as being right, as this has to be the way because there's so much momentum behind it. But this is just a reminder that just because something feels big doesn't make it true, or it doesn't make it right. It's not about what's right or wrong, and the Princess of Wands reminds us that it's not about what's right or wrong, but it is about being able to unconditionally love others, yourself included, the experiences that you're having, and be open to the lessons that are being taught. Say the experience is somewhat challenging to you, and from that higher perspective, you'll be able to see the experience and the person from a different point of view, and hopefully come to a better understanding of how to move forward from here. And so I'm going to pull another dream card on this, and I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. Okay, so we've got lottery, bet on yourself. And oddly enough, this is the same card I pulled the other day on a reading, and it just keeps continuing to come up. Just this reminder to bet on yourself, to trust your intuitive hits, to trust that you are always being held in the arms of your protective creator, that everything is always going to be okay. And when you can align with that, then you are able to, like I said, see the experience that's challenging for you right now, or that you find yourself confused about, with more clarity and from a broader, higher perspective. And from there, you will know what to do next. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.